Let's go talk to the other person.
Said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen, not sackcloth.
Handed in side quests. Thank you, Rawbug.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Cid. What brings you to the gardens?
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals. And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
What if it blows up? Necessary for increasing consumable potency. Ooh. I guess that's just like a passive key item. Yeah, consumable potency enhanced. Nice. I'm glad I did that side quest. You've attained a fireball a bit extra here. Oh, more HP while strength stones gain Lionheart tonics last longer. That's great.
Let's see about planting those seeds then. Let us know if you find any rotten plants.
Oh, no, we're going the long way around again. Right, let's go find Jill. Oh, some more letters. Flame none brighter. Letter from Gav. What? Oh,
Is it true what I'm hearing, Cid?
oh, look, with the
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned that Kunka's guard haven't been seen.
Hi, Nectar. You, the hunt board. Oh, Zerkrat. Therivian. Oh. Belphegor. The Broken Hill, Rosaria. I don't have enough to get a new thing, do I?
Ah, wasn't expecting you back.
Nah, 205.
All done?
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
Fuck you, Gav.
In here.
Son of a bitch. We all
What's
just
wrong?
got cuckolded.
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
So mad.
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me?
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
Hell yeah.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
I swear, if Jill dies... I'm just gonna be heartbroken, man. And not in like a fanboy, like, ooh-woo Tifa way or whatever. But in like, this woman has been through some shit and she's fucking badass. Like, I don't want to see more, like, good characters die. Sid has already died. And that's one too many.
We must be ready to
No
move
more.
Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then.
We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces.
Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka,
Or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry.
Taku, thank you for the raid. How's it going?
His troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship.
Crafty
All
bastard.
for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith. Not
How
to
was your stream,
capture the
Taku?
province,
Are you
but
enjoying
to
16
draw
as
you
well?
out. You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame.
You just got to where I am.
The Dalmekian
Nice.
fleet floated by
I'm glad you're
without
enjoying it.
incident.
Welcome
But not
in.
without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon
Yeah,
be
hello,
set
Raiders,
for your
hello.
heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The
We're in
seas
class
around
right now.
Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
I wasn't paying attention
The
in class.
We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Thank you,
Oh.
Taku. Welcome in.
Will you
I'm
be
glad you're
going
enjoying
too?
Final Fantasy 16.
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I
Gav's gonna
wouldn't
die.
miss this for the world.
I'm calling it
Alright.
now.
We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Gav's gonna peace out. Yeah, welcome Raiders. My name's DG. I stream Thursday to Monday. full-time content creator. I do let's plays of brand new titles like we're doing now. I also showcase a lot of indie games, and I have also appeared as a cameo in a few video games, including Dead Estate. So yeah, plus sometimes do challenge runs. If you like challenge runs, you wouldn't believe the things I've done as a challenge runner. It would blow your mind. I don't know where I'm going with that. Thank you, Taku. What else do you get up to, Taku? Or is it just Final Fantasy 16? Rosalith, the Imperial Province of Rosario. Yeah, our stream is all about like video games and promoting video games and let's plays. So my stream overlays, etc. It's all just like the game. Playing Yakuza before 16? Ooh, I couldn't get into the Yakuza games, but I hear nothing but good things. I just couldn't.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls.
Only a matter of time.
Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
Chocobo toy.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Yakuza is like the world tour in Street Fighter 6, but more. Here's the thing. I'm not saying Yakuza was bad, but the reason why I couldn't really get into it is because I just wanted to fight people. Like, I was so like amped up and prepped to fight people, and there was just so much so much that was like getting my way and slowing me down. And then like there was a part where I was like going through the city center, and I just walked past the shop,
It's like a nightmare.
and it dragged me into
This
like
was
a
our
cutscene
home.
about a side quest. I was like, nah, I'm done.
Come on,
I
Clive.
just want to beat people up.
We have to
I'm
keep
kind of I
going.
had to tap out. I could definitely see the appeal, and yeah, I could definitely see the appeal, but it wasn't one for me. I think if they were to make more fights, like in my mind, it's very good, and what they've done is very good. It's just not a game that quite appeals to me because of the pacing. But if they were to shift the pacing to a more action-orientated game, I think it would be a worse game. Because it just wouldn't be what Yakuza is and what people love it for.
He'll stop at nothing.
I think I booted it up,
Nothing.
and I wanted to fight people like a brawler or like Streets of Rage or something, and that's just not what I got out of it. But I actually do think from what I played, I think it was a good game. It just wasn't one for me.
Why do this?
Clive,
I wanted more
we can
action,
get through here.
more violence, like what I'm about to inflict to these guys here. Protect. Some opponents will cast protect spells to raise defensive barriers around their allies that shields them from melee attacks. When engaging protected targets identified by the shield icon above their heads, avoid using the sword and instead employ magic. Well, alrighty then.
Murderers!
There's only one fitting punishment.
Deegee's addicted to inflicting pain. No. Yakuza's more story focused and side stories. Yeah, no, I genuinely feel like they were from what I played, it was very good. I can definitely see like the mass appeal to it, but it wasn't one for me. Mindless fighting with no cause doesn't feel fulfilling enough for some reason. I mean, I think it can do. I definitely see your point. Like, you build up the story with the characters and it makes the fights more, you know, impactful. But sometimes it's fun just to like boot up a side-scrolling beat 'em up, like Golden Axe or whatever, and it's like, let's fucking go. Bro, he's already dead. Let it go.
Look what we have here. Gentlemen.
I thought he was talking to us through. Oh, I'll show you overkill, V.
You won't escape.
Just wait for this thing. I'll show you overkill. Careful, DG, they got curved swords. Oh no. And why do you just stand there while they get killed? I don't know. He doesn't want to sweat inside his outfit, I guess.
Cut them down with me, men! For the Emperor! Out of our way.
Thank you again, Taku, for the raid. If you gotta go, you gotta like get food or whatever. I totally understand. Go for it.
Come on, take him!
It's late at this point. Onward is forward. No worries. I totally get it. You take it easy now, okay? Oh, I got slippery slap. That's okay.
To me, boy.
Got me with it again. Not that time. It's a crafty enemy, I'll tell you that. Reminds me a lot of those, I don't know, I can't remember what they're called. Those characters from Berserk, to be honest. The ones that wear the, like, the turbans and such. So you didn't play Titan's theme song for Final Fantasy 14? Oh yeah, that's a good song. The music in 14 is actually pretty fucking sweet. And those Titan battles, like the Garuda one as well. Jeez. Super fast dudes. I'm not sure, to be honest. You know the guy that has like the chakra that like he and the metallic like whip like blade thing? Yeah, some of them don't wear much clothing. Yeah, they don't have a great deal of armor, do they? Because they're I guess they're all about speed, yeah.
Fire and blood.
And they have like those massive dudes with the huge knuckles that all look the same.
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
Kushan, that's what they're called, Kushan.
He's here. Remember, get him. We take him alive. It's over. Set her loose.
They have a curl.
Dare you?
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
She's great, honestly.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. There's a good boy.
Sick him.
Too slow.
Give me thunder.
I'm telling you, man, I don't like this thing here.
building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes. It's down.
Then let's make this count. That's better.
Hi, Lyndon. Gurl slain. GG. Kind of beat that thing's ass, if I do say so myself. Gurl whisker craft.
Jill! We meet at last, Sid.
When the hell did that
Or
big
should I
ass sneak
say,
up?
Lord Rosfield. I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kuka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company.
Don't you fucking dare.
Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
Was magical cuffs? What?
Fuck.
No.
Now, on to the festivities.
Good boy.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Do we have to do a stealth section with Gav? Oh no, it's a chopping block.
Headsman!
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
I'm kind of surprised Kupka doesn't even like want to fight.
Yeah,
he just wants to
she
execute.
deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence.
You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
She's going first?
Such a
Fuck
waste.
you. Yes, Gav.
Gav! Shh.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle, but the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Love you, Gav.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
I have to get to the courtyard.
Immediately goes the wrong way. DG's pissed, chat. DG's pissed. More than Jill? No. Like if I had to choose to sacrifice Gav or Jill, it would be Gav who dies every time.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Plan is kick ass and kill everyone in fucking sight. Oh, you're the best dog.
It's a bloody wolf!
God, he can cast magic and shit. I didn't realize like he could do that from the store. What? Huh? I thought the whole magic thing for Torgal was just like mechanics, not plot.
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Mate, come down here and suck my dick. I'm gonna fuck you up,
Perhaps it is time we
Kupka.
served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Oh, I'm gonna ruin your day.
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Torgal, thank you.
Oh my god, best dog.
Care to explain what the fuck your dog just did?
as you talk.
Hi, Tengu. Just unload everything.
Still breathing, are you?
Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
We'll see about that.
Bad news always keep them in trees.
Let them come.
These guys are crafty fuckers. Thank you for the lurk, Freed. Hi, Tengu. Yeah, the big guy's name is Kupka.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on.
My
If they
pleasure.
come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
checking for any items. Toggle's sick, man. I've no idea what's up with his transformation, but Toggle's fucking hype.
Kupka. You're late. Trouble on the way?
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust. Truly, I see no throne to defend.
No! Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
I did.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge. We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust. Hear me, Rosefield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kupka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
Fucking yes. Go time, bitch.
It is time you learned what becomes by my hand, Crossfield. My hatred for you is unending. And yield then. Let this palace be your grave!
What? Oh, shit.
Nice.
The world has chosen. I am in my element. There's no escape. The earth will always be my domain. You'll beg for death!
Fuck. When I ran out of healing items, I was like, shit, it's time to work. Oh, that was a good fight. Nice work. We got Earth powers now.
Oh, Kudo! Oh, Kudo! Oh! 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 Oh!
You gotta respect the man's tenacity.
I'll fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
What?
Wait!
Another time, Mythos.
Who?
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, Luda scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
No. No, don't do it. Oh, thank fuck. I was scared, man. Don't kill off my characters.
We were worried.
So was I. I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kupka away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do we do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. All right. Well, give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
I'm disappointed we didn't get to fight Titan, but hopefully in the future we can. So the Royalists were part of Odin's group, right? Don't know what, like, country they're from. This is like Kupka's domain, this one. So then I'm guessing you've got like Bahamut and Odin. But I don't know if there's a Leviathan or what. Because like there's this big fucking sinkhole right there. Don't know. That was a great boss fight though, I'll tell you that. Bloody hell.
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those wireless doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Tomes.
The lawsman? About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Tomes will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Will do. And you do the same, eh?
Jill. Listen to Taya.
I will. Thank you.
Bolts from the blue. The power of Earth. Clive has claimed a portion of the Icon's Titan essence. Attuning with Titan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Wind Up, a singular strike that increases in potency when charged. Ability details are found in the abilities tab of the menu. Titan's iconic feat. Titan Block. Can be used to fend off most incoming attacks. Using square immediately after a perfectly timed precision block will initiate a devastating counter. Say what? Oh, so we can hit circle to guard and then follow it up with a square for a counter. Oh, that is so hype. All those like rock fists. Yo. Oh, I love it. I love it. Right. Have a look at this. There's 3 more things to add to this wheel. Look at that. Oh, it's not even that expensive, like. Drive both hands into the ground, causing the land to surge upwards, sending nearby enemies flying. Step forward and deliver. Oh, that looks so sick. Blocking an enemy attack with step forward increases the potency. Yo, he does the JoJo. Slam a fist to the ground, dealing damage to all enemies in range. Hold button to increase range and can be used in midair. Punch forward, hold button to wind up. That's the counter. Oh, so I can make this better? Didn't even know that. Never realized I could level this up. Well, for starters, I've got to get this. Because it's expensive as shit. And... Could I buy that middle spell? I never did buy that one. Bruh, those punches are so high. That one does 4 and 2. That one does 3-3. That does 3-3 as well. But I can also, like, if I land the counter, I can do more powerful strikes with it. Yeah, let's do that. I never bought this either, the little will-o-wisps. Is there anything I want to level up to max? Don't use that skill. There's like a lot of shit I don't use, to be honest. Oh, that looks sick. I might buy this just in case I decide to use it in the future. Oops. Here and icons. You can only have 3 crypt at once. Oof, I thought so. Well, because I really hate that passive ability on Ramu, I'm probably going to take Ramu off. He does do some serious damage. Yeah, there is a new game plus. Yeah, my brother was telling me about it. Ramu does do legit good damage, but his circle thing, I really don't like it. Like this blind justice thing. I'd rather that. And I will take Raging Fists. No, Earth and Fury, that's the one. So basically, like, this one does, like, damage, right? But it's kind of middle ground, as you can tell by the stars. This one does much more, like, posture damage. And this one does loads of, like, actual damage, much like Ramu. So I feel like that makes sense to take Ramu off for this one as well. Yeah, right. You the hunt board. Got another one there. A ranks. Hey Otto.
Otto. Is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
I like her hair.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath
Getting
of fresh
ropey.
air. Bloody tempest, more like.
The euphy of this game.
Otto, you got my gill. Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
Clive's already bounced.
The storeroom, was it?
I ain't paying.
Wonder what Mid's plotting.
And how may I assist you today?
View the state of the realm. So this is like, you can see like his relationships with characters, and you can see what's going on in the world, and it has like you can see like over the course of the history, so you can really get in depth and learn what's happening.
The state
It's pretty
of the
cool.
realm is ever changing.
But I'm not really one for studying. So. I'm like that kid
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
from High Score Girl where he doesn't study, he just like plays video games. That was me. He's like me for real, for real.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering, told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me, that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
She's wild, man.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Damn, she's going shopping. No. She has me going shopping for her. Hashtag girl boss, yeah.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot? Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment...
It's paid. 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, you got some items? I do need to buy potions.
Is it business or pleasure?
Please don't ever ask me that again.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Till I'll bring them over when I'm done.
Thanks. And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Down below.
It's all right. Sid has
sorry,
nothing
guys.
to fear from Kupka.
Guessing it's down here.
good oiling, this could.
Should be enough. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Man, these people are all so positive. Really nice. Like, you almost expect them to be like just really down because of the situation they're in, but like it's just nice to see them all coming together and supporting one another, given what the rest of the game is like.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Oh, that's a ways away. Cresta.
Stay sharp.
How about I crest these nuts on your chin? Looks like nobody reacted. Listen here, you little. I was wondering, like, but it's no use being all gloomy from current events. Life was on. Yeah, yeah.
Run like the wind.
Also, F you. I was wondering if I could just, like, sneak it in if like chat was like lurking to the point where I could just freely get away with a D's nuts joke, and then if I could get one in, like if I could get another and so on.
The lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a
Chat needs a redeem to spray me.
Oh, do you know? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Alright, we get to use our rock powers now. Woo!
This shouldn't take long.
Fucking bird. Oh yeah, sure, attack me from behind. I'm trying to land the rock parry. Ah, fuck yeah, that's so sick.
It's over.
Wait, is there a... Oh, he's got a cooldown. Can we land the parry on the vulture? No, no I can't. Oh, new enemies, you say? Thank you, Tengu. The game outfits are good, thank you. My wife drew most of them. Oof. I was not paying attention.
Too slow. Nice try. To me, boy.
You know what I could do is like... Oh, the counter is sick, bro. Which skill is my favorite? It might be this counter. I like this one, but it makes it very difficult to see. Whereas like big punchy attacks, that's kind of my jam. You know what I mean? I did really bad in that fight. I'm not gonna lie. I did really bad in that. That's okay. I was tying out my new stuff, trying to counters and all that, so it's fine.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
You know me too well, villain.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Come on, abandoned village? There's gonna be some loot, right? There has to be. Oh look! Loot! Oh, there he is praying. That's so fucking wholesome. Don't mind me. Louis' grandmother's grave? I want to check something real quick. That's the charger. Raging Fists. Step forward and deliver blinding fury of high-speed punches. Blocking enemy attack with the step forward increases the potency. But this wind-up does more damage. But Raging Fists is hype. That JoJo reference? I'm gonna say this now. I don't think rapid punching makes something a JoJo reference. I think JoJo just popularized rapid punching. Unpopular opinion. How else would DG find an elixir? They're 10k? Jesus, those elixirs. Forgot I even had him in that fight. 4-2. Yeah, I want to put Raging Fists on. I mean, Fist of the North Star did it first. I'm just saying, like... I always hear this, like... Is it JoJo? Is it JoJo? It's like, is it JoJo? I don't know, maybe. But it could be like any number of things. Could be Dragon Ball Z. In my PC, I see my message first. Oh, villain said Fist and All Star was first. Hold on. It could be. It could be any. It could just be. Hear me out. Hot take. Settle down. Hear me out, okay? It could just be a lot of rapid punches and not a reference to anything. Wouldn't that be a novelty? I want to use Raging Fists, but this does more raw damage, so I should keep it. Yeah.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Should use the Raging Demon. Should use the Raging Demon on chat is what I should do.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
You look so excited. Ooh. Reduces wind-up cooldown time by 3 seconds.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Some more side quests. I want to talk to Jill first. These side quests can wait. Jill's more important.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Ah, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Let me see Jill.
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Talia's remedies. But she insists I rest.
Should use your devil trigger. How about using your bank
look of a
card?
man with the twins
How
upon
about
his
using
shoulders
these
like Grey
nuts?
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblore like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Here.
What's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Okay, let's do some side quests. Goblins. Oh my god, goblins? Is that Goblin Slayer reference? I'm being a dick now. Maybe it's a D&D. No, I'll stop.
The river was easy enough to find.
It's just...
Now for those herbs.
It's always...
This might take a while.
It's always Georgia.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers.
Chat, did you know Jojo is the progenitor of all life on Earth? Everything goes back to Jojo. Even...
Would be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Even Jesus' name, starting with a J, is in reference to Jojo. Little known fact.
There's two.
He knows too much, take him down. Ah! DG's a witch.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, Hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Did you know in JoJo Season 1 they punched a frog with Harmon that it turned into Gamma? Did you know JoJo Bizarre Adventure is a super mid anime? No, I'm just saying that to fuck with people. I've never even seen it. I've never even seen it. I'm just saying that to mess with people. Let go too soon. Enough. At least the show doesn't stall as much as Dragon Ball Z or so much side questing as in One Piece. I mean, that's true, but by that merit, you could say that about like any anime that doesn't have any padding in it. Do you know what I mean? That's. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm genuinely not. But like, you could make that same comparison with any anime that doesn't have padding or filler, and I feel like therefore it loses a lot of weight to that argument. That's just me.
If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Like that doesn't make it very special, right?
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice.
I'm sure it's
Freedom,
good.
Safety. The life
All
you've
right.
been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
What about?
I couldn't just let you.
What if we made a deal,
You weren't
chat?
too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
What if we made a deal? What if every time somebody donated £20, I had to watch an episode of JoJo? Because I'm gonna be real, that's what it would take for me to watch JoJo. And that's mostly because I'm just not interested. I'm really just not interested. Not as like a hater, it doesn't really capture my attention, that's all.
Sid, welcome back.
Oh, definitely illustrations, absolutely.
A stolus from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just
I feel like
a little
that
longer, I might have been able to deal
the
with
thing
things
where like
myself.
they would make filler so the
Or maybe I
mangaka
wouldn't.
could create more manga used to be a massive problem back in the like early 2000s.
You made exactly the right decision.
It's not really a thing you
No,
see anymore, is
I was
it?
lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months. and
Mind
when
you, I
said
don't really
Cole,
watch
and you
many
after
animes
them
if all any
woefully
of these days.
unprepared,
So.
What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts.
Most modern shonen are more fast paced, like My Hero. I was enjoying My Hero, and then I dropped off after.
Cole.
What season was it?
Never.
It was the season where they did like the whole
Only my ability to see it put to good
school
use.
carnival, whatever it was.
Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I
Season
might
2.
prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them.
No, surely I saw more than that.
I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role.
Could have sworn I saw like season 2, 3 or 4 or
must
something.
trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
No one. I enjoyed it, but it's not like I thought it was like a masterpiece. It was definitely quite moving at times and fun, and the animation was great and stuff like that. But it wasn't like my jaw hit the floor. Do you know what I mean? I think more completed series are probably being made into anime more now, but don't quote me on that. I haven't been watching too much for quite some time. Same, yeah. Reduces Rising Flames by 2 seconds. I think honestly the last new anime I watched was Chainsaw Man.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Cleric's Medallion.
Here you are. Come again. I may have more.
I remember somebody told me like when the intro for I want to add it to shortcut. Down. When the intro for Chainsaw Man dropped, somebody told me like, "Oh, it's so full of spoilers!" Like, "Oh my god, it's all spoilers!" Like, but it's not. It's really not. It's like anything but spoilers. But that's just my humble little opinion. Increases healing potency of potions by 40%. Nice, nice.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood.
Shit, that's awful.
Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them.
That's just
don't wanna kill
sadistic.
anyone.
Curse breakers
Lacing
lead
the
hard
tattoo with
lives,
poison.
and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Better not, I'll come back. You excited for an anime called Shangri-La Frontier? I've never heard of it, sorry. But I hope you enjoy it, Havoc.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Torgal's like the son of Fenrir?
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
He said it, chat, not me. He said it.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Cav's more upset he has no power, yeah. That's so cool. I like that. They tie it together. So he's the dominant of Fenrir, who's the guardian of Shiva. And he's Torgal is like Clive's pet, I guess. But the spirit within is Shiva's. It's really nice. I don't know. I like it. I like it.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Torgal's a good boy. You damn right.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
What the hell is she gonna do down here?
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour.
He's the bestest boy. Hi, Virgil.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Is he gonna stand there over her shoulder, Clive? Kinda weird, bro.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Wow. Kinda surprised she...
Clive,
so brazen she could say that to his face, to be honest.
We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron.
Oh, it's his uncle.
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Meanwhile, Twinside, the Holy Empire of Sambrak, seat of the Imperial Court.
The Dalmekian government sues
Odin's
for
chamber.
peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Ugh, creepy.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
That guy doesn't bow. Very interesting.
Very good.
That one guy's not bowing. What is the deal with that boy?
Let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Looks like Bahamut's gonna become a good guy.
Dion?
Which I'm kind of hyped for, because I like Bahamut.
Sire.
Is he gonna kick his son in the face? Or just slap him, like... What?
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
A flower for the dead? Maybe. I don't know if there's a significance to the type of flower. Or if it's just an anime flower.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
It seemed like they were inferring the boy that she was petting is the one who took...
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here?
Took Kupka away or something?
To find out.
But I'm not sure about that.
The little ones have been up to their old... It's just one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most
helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
They just walk off in the back.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
I think Odin's army took in Titan to double team against Plummet. Guess we'll see.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde? To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance? No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waloeders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Saucy.
Mid's finished outfitting her little...
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right.